Hello children, I hope everyone is doing good and staying safe at home. So let's continue our today's class. Today in this video we'll start lesson number 4, that is motions of the earth. And in this lesson we'll study about the earth and the movements of the earth. Your first topic is the earth. Now earth is a planet in which we live in. Okay, and now this is about 150 million kilometer away from the sun. Which planet? Earth. Our earth is 150 million kilometer away from the sun. Its distance is 150 million kilometer. Then comes the axis of the earth. One more thing to learn about the earth is in ancient times people believed that the earth is flat, but after the research of many years, now it is shown that the earth is just flat at the bottom and at the top. It is flat at the bottom and at the top, but at the center of the earth it is just bulge. It is bulging in shape. Okay, just a minute, I'll show you the picture of it. Look at this picture. It is spherical in shape and it is slightly flattened at the poles, like North Pole and South Pole. It is flattened here and bulges at the equator. Like you can see, it is bulges at the equator. Okay, so basically it is spherical in shape. Then comes next topic, the axis of the earth. Now, do you know the axis? What is the axis? Wait. This is called axis. It is a line about which this earth rotates. This is called axis. Okay. Now the axis of the earth, you can see it is not straight like this. Okay. It is like this. It is the axis. It is tilted. Okay. It is tilted. And it is an imaginary line. It is imaginary means it is not real. It is not the real line. It's just an imaginary line through the center of the earth. You can see this is the center. It passes through the center of the earth. And why it is imaginary? It is imaginary because it is not a visible line that passes through the earth. It is not visible. We can only see some effects of its presence. Okay, we can only see the effects of its presence, but it is not visible to us. Now, the earth rotates on its axis. Here only it rotates on its axis only, just like a top rotates on a metal road. Okay, like a top rotate now on a metal road, like that only it rotates. Earth also rotates on its axis. Now, the features of the axis are as follows. First point is it is an imaginary line, means this line is not real. It is just an imaginary line. Second point is it passes through the North Pole on the top and the South Pole at the bottom of the earth, and it passes through the center. Then the third is it is tilted. This line axis is tilted. It is not straight. It is not straight like this. It is just tilted, means slanting. It's a slanting line. Then comes movements of the earth. Means the earth is not a stationary planet. Means it is not fixed at a place. It just keeps on moving. It is moving continuously, and it moves in two different ways. Okay, first is the rotation and second is revolution. Means it spins on its own axis, and as well as it moves around the sun simultaneously. So the two movements of the earth are, first is rotation and the second is revolution. First we will study about rotation. Just now I told you when the earth spins around its own axis, this movement is called rotation. So now the earth rotates from west to east, on anti-clockwise direction on its axis. And to complete one rotation, the earth takes 24 hours, or you can say 1 day to complete one rotation. Now just because of the rotation of the earth, days and nights occurs. Okay, as when the earth rotates, only one part of the earth faces the sun. Like as only this half, first this part is visible to the sun, or so the sunlight falls on it, only this part receives the sunlight. That is why it gets the heat from the sun and the light from the sun. So this part experiences daytime. And the another half part, that is at the back, it does not receive the sunlight. It remains dark. So this part experiences night. Okay. Then comes effects of rotation of the earth. What are the effects of rotation of the earth? Number one, a day is divided into days and nights. Okay, a day is divided into days and nights. Number two, always one half of the earth gets sunlight. Always only one half will get the sunlight, and the other half it will remain dark. Okay, and the one who's getting the sunlight, the one half who's getting the sunlight, it will experience his day, and the other half which is dark, it will experience night. Now then come dusk and dawn occur at the shadow circle. Now what is the shadow circle? Shadow circle is the circle which divide the earth into two halves. One is the brighter one and the other is the darker one. So this dusk and dawn means rising of the sun and setting of the sun. This occur at this shadow circle. Then the last one come the half faces. Just now I told you the half that is facing the sun, it will experience this day, and its opposite half, it will have night. So this much for today. If you have any queries regarding the topics we discussed today in this video, you can mail me and ask your queries. This much for today. Thank you.